Yes, everyone is on fire, and of course we are back on studio. This is Switchboard and it's about to be lit. The CEO of Love Child Records, he's a musical producer, he is an artist, he is an award winner, and he is a father. Eish, my friend, talk about jack of all trades. Anyway guys, I'm talking about Wyre, the Love Child, is in studio with us today. Welcome bro.
I'm good man, thanks for having me.
Unajua tukisalimia we ni legend.
Yeah, but I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for
Switchboard.
coming. Yes.
Nimesikia sifa.
Ini noma.
Nimesikia sifa.
Ini noma.
Love in the studio, so.
Thank you so much. Now, we're going to jump straight up. First of all, before you came here, you were actually dropping your son.
Yeah, I had to pick my son from school,
Yes.
drop him home, then come here, man. So,
How has that changed you as a person?
my grind has in geared times 4. So I became a father, but you know, it's a humbling experience. Family keeps you grounded at the end of the day, man. So you have something to live for. Yeah.
Amazing that you have actually been in the industry for so long. And a lot of people actually checking through the feeds have been asking, how do you manage to remain relevant in the industry?
I think I study my consumer a lot, man. You know what I mean? Anytime a fan stops you and says, you know what, please sign an autograph for my son, and you know that song you did like an uprising, we'd love to hear another one like that. Take that back to the studio with me and try and create something close to that. And also trying to be a trendsetter really helps, because if you ride on what's hot, you'll die with the fashion, you know what I mean? So trying to be ahead of the game, create your own new sound will keep you ahead of the game for sure. Now
speaking about new sound, I think of course you've seen right now this new crop of young artists, especially there's Epic, there are this other Ochungulo family, and now the bone of contention comes in the content they sing. What is your take about them being given hype for the wrong content that reflects our society?
Well, you know, in every music industry, there's an artist that stands for a certain. No. In every industry, there's an artist who stands for something. You know what I mean? So if they feel comfortable representing that, I mean, that's them as an artist expressing themselves. You know what I mean? I'm not one who'll say, you're wrong for singing this or you're wrong for singing that. Me personally as an artist, the stuff I sing represents me and my lifestyle. You know what I mean? If they want to sing about that, I mean, it's totally it's totally their decision, because there's a target market for that. There are people who want to listen to that. However, still don't forget, you as an artist, you're still being looked at as a role model in society. So you have fans who want to emulate you, your lifestyle and what you're singing about. So you decide what you want to lead at the end of the day.
Let me read some of the comments before we get back to the questions that we have prepared. Valdez Vala Mesma, love the Love Child. I can't wait to see him on Switchboard. He's here. You're so happy.
Thank
at least amekuja. You can ask him any question that you want. Remember, the number to text is 22999, free of charge. Social media, Switch TV Kenya on Facebook and Twitter, Switch TV KE on Instagram. Now, just checking back on social media feed before you're coming here, a lot of people want you to do a collab with Red Sun.
They've wanted for a long time, by the way. You never know, this might just be there. But you know, we've done 2 collabs in the past.
No, people want a new
one, huh? They want new vibes.
They want to revise the dish.
It's not that we haven't ever done it. It's just that we haven't, after those 2 tracks came out some time back and got airplay, we haven't quite gotten time to hit the studio again. But we have talked about it again. And you never know, this might just be there. You never know.
You might be there.
You never know.
Now, the new song has a twist of you speaking conscious music. That's what I would call it. Would you actually consider doing gospel music? Because also reggae dancehall is conscious.
Let me ask you, what's gospel? How do you define gospel?
Gospel, if you have to mention God in the middle. Okay.
You know,
I can't believe I said that.
I didn't see that coming. You know what? Music is an expression of what's in your heart. You know what I mean? So when you hear me on that track, that's exactly what I was feeling. I didn't wake up one day and say, I'll do a gospel song or I'll do this. You know what I mean? Because I don't think there's quite a way you can describe this is a gospel song or this is a secular song or this is a whatever song. You know what I mean? Music is it's an expression of an artist's feeling. You know what I mean? So that's what came out, man. I sang what I felt in my heart.
So what were you feeling in your heart at that time?
Exactly what I'm saying in the song.
It's a lot of things you sang there.
Um,
What was the situation like?
I mean, we go through a lot of trials and tribulations in
Yeah.
our lives, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Rough patches where we feel we're alone in life, you know what I mean? What's that one person you look up to that gives you comfort, you know what I mean? That gives you hope in life, you know what I mean? For me, it's God.
Okay.
For me, it's God. So that's what I sang about.
Good stuff. Now, Wyre, as let me just read this because she's actually reposted it many times on Facebook. I can see Christopher Hapa Oguma amesema ambia Wyre mimi ni fan wake kutoka Kisumu, CEO Risto Box Agencies.
Big up, Christopher.
Speak, you also see you wanted to know why if Wyre can do a collab with Red Sun. He's actually answered that. Kyla wants to know if you can do another collab with Nazizi. And when will Necessary Noise come back?
Speaking of that, we have been in studio.
Okay, good stuff.
Very recently, and there's definitely new content coming out. I can't announce when, though, but yeah.
You can just leak.
No, we'll just shock you. Man. We'll just shock you.
Shout out to Alexis Dikatuna amesema you love him so much. Iman James, big fan of Switchboard amesema I'm a big fan of Team Wyre the Love Child. Kindly ask him, how does music inspire his life?
Music is my life. It doesn't only inspire me, it's my life. I live it. You know what I mean? I express myself best through my music. You know what I mean? When I'm stressed and I listen to music, it calms me down. You know what I mean? So for me, it's more of a lifestyle. I live it. I've been at this for quite some time, and we thank God. I'm very thankful to God that I love my job. You know what I mean? People wake up saying, "Oh man, and the job did." For me, I love my job, you know what I mean? So I will give thanks for that.
Janet has said, Janet Solange on Facebook, thank you so much for commenting. He said, I'm tuned in. Is he planning to do a collab with any other Jamaican artist? My suggestion, this is where it comes, Tiana Shand Timeka.
So that's a good lineup.
Good lineup.
I might just reach out, man. There are a couple of artists, other artists I've worked with as well, unreleased material. So in due time, you'll be listening. You'll be hearing that.
Now, you've done a lot of collabs, international collabs. Who would you actually rate as a top-notch professional artist to work with? International, yes, professional. Not talented per se, but professional.
Morgan Heritage.
Good stuff.
For me, that was very humbling because I had looked up to them in the reggae music industry for the longest time. The advice they gave me while we were doing the project. Elaine was also quite humbling, man. You know, she's classically trained when it comes to piano. And, you know, she's a musician, so she's a real producer. Those two have been quite amazing.
Wow, a lot of people actually today are actually telling us the way that they miss the old vibe of music. You remember there was Play Kenyan Music the other day, and I don't want to ask you that because I'm sure you've lamented so many times about it. Ask Wyre, this is on our SMS line, sorry. Ask Wyre why he has never done a collab with Nameless, yet they are both legends in the Kenyan music industry.
That's another collab we've been discussing for long. So Nameless, if you're watching, unasikia sasa inaleta noma. It's about time. It's about time.
It's about time.
But yeah, it'll come at the right time. Actually,
Yeah.
funny, we've been talking about, even this year we've been talking about it for the longest time. and actually, just for the record, that Nameless is one of my favorite artists of all time, for sure. And he knows, man. I'm a big fan of his.
Hey, watu hapa wana send your love. Brayo, tunakuona una watch pale. Your number is ending in 314.
Big up, Brayo.
You're also there showing us so much love. That's on our SMS line. Now, 2019, we've just started Valentine around the corner. What is your plan for the Valentine for Kamadi?
My plan?
It's a surprise.
Sasa unataka niwatangazie nakaa na wachom.
Of course, ana watch leo.
Hata huko unakumbuka.
Si nimemsaidia.
Ama tunataka ni announce plans kwa nini?
Mwambie tunaenda surprise wote.
Unataka ni
ya wanaume kuanzia 13.
Wewe unapanga nini?
Mimi nimekwambia AGM ya wanaume inaanza 13. Mimi na disappear 13th.
Jaribu maintain Valentine's whole year. Siku moja by the way.
Buda hapana.
Try to maintain the whole year, man.
Yo,
Ikuwe
mshahara-
lifestyle pia.
mshahara yote,
Ikuwe
man.
lifestyle, man.
Bro,
Mshahara
wacha
yote.
hiyo mambo yako ya Golden Sugar. Now, since umedecide utaki kusema what you have planned, which is respectable, how does your wife actually motivate you to do what you do, and how does she support you?
Actually, she's one of my biggest critics.
Okay.
Naweza kuwa naenda show na nimevaa sijui nini, akasema surely what are you wearing? Nikisikia tu hiyo najua let me head back and put on something more decent or whatever. Kai Ngoma, she's one of the first persons who first people who heard it. By the way, Toka Studio, so I've got this new jam that I'm really liking. Let me know what you think. She always gives me her opinion on my music as well. Plus, for me, like I told you, family really keeps me grounded.
Yeah.
At home, I'm not a musician or a star. I'm dad and I'm a husband. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that really grounds me, and that's what keeps me going.
Okay. A lot of questions still coming in on our SMS line or our Facebook. We're going to be checking that out later. Welcome back to Switchboard, the hottest and baddest show right now in the 254. This is Freestyle Friday, Kamakawa, Kamake. Remember, I'm your host, Daniel Peter Weke, Sammy Flinch on the decks, and we have the reggae and dancehall legend himself, the guy with the numerous awards and nominations, Wyre the Love Chat. Now, Manasseh, our co-host, is on the line all the way from Kisumu. Manasseh, what's up, bro?
Mambo vipi, man?
How is Kisumu?
Kisumu is fantastic, man. Mr. D to the P. How's it going back in Nairobi?
Amazing, man. We are surrounded by Wyre the Love Child. I'm telling you, it's burning right here.
And you guys decided to bring Wyre, the love child, and this month of love. Yes,
Nice. Buda nakujaje studio na huko bana. Umeniangusha.
Big shout out, Wyre. Thanks for coming through, man. We love you, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Yeah, thank you for coming through. And the new job is tight.
Thank you, bro.
Super
Appreciate
fun.
it. Asante, bro.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you a question, Wyre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you a question related to your production stable, because you used to produce music at some point, and moments because you talk to different artists, you're gonna work with different people. What happened to that? And are you still mentoring new artists? What's going on with that?
What happened is that we moved more into being a commercial studio. So we stopped signing artists, but what we do is work on per project basis. Because what happens is, I travel a lot and I meet a lot of new artists. So if I do see an artist that I like the vibe, I'll call them in and see what we can do to partner together in terms of doing a project. But we're not signing on for now because we had signed on about 3 artists a couple of years ago. We were working with IT. IT, a hip hop artist. We were working with Verbal, dancehall artist.
Yeah.
And B-Man from an artist based in Arusha. He's an Afrofusion artist as well.
Tanzanian.
Yeah, but ever since they went independent, and but we still do projects with them.
Yeah.
Per project basis, yeah.
Oh, great! And what should we expect from you now? Like, is an album coming this year, 2019, or what's up?
Definitely working on a new album, because the last time I dropped an album was in 2015.
Yeah.
That was the Lion album. So this year I'm working on a new album. This is one of the singles off it, Wanilinda.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the response so far. Big up everyone who's been, viewing it on YouTube, and I get the DMs and the calls and the texts. Guys are loving the vibe. Thanks so much, man.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm gonna make sure I play it when we're representing back here in Kisumu tonight.
Thank you, bro. Give thanks, man. Shukran sana.
Manasseh.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Hey, DP, niambie.
Omera kelnwa reche studio. Kikelo rechka. Kikidonje studio ni. Have you heard? Get a translator. Get a translator.
Is there a caption down here somewhere? Is there a caption running?
Hey, Manasseh, thank you so much, Manze, for calling in. Hope you have a good time in Kisumu.
I'm sure I'll rep you guys. You already know. Big shout out, man. Thank you so much.
We can't wait to see you, man. So that was Manasseh all the way from Kisumu. Of course, we love the fact that he's there. He's going to represent us. Now, but back to the interview. Remember when we left, I told you we're going to be having rapid fire. So the rules are very simple, Wyre. We have cards here, cards. Choose 3 cards, and then you have to know between number 1, 2, and 3. Ni gani unapenda sana. So when I pick a card,
Be nice, please.
yeah, also you
Let's try.
be smart.
Try.
Be smart.
All right. So I pick a
let's
card.
see. Pick 3 cards.
3.
3.
Okay, I'll pick that one first.
Blue.
I'll pick, whoops.
Mwakenya.
I'll pick, I am Kenya. That one.
Mhm.
Pick this one.
That one.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take this away so that tuseme tumeiba and put them here for you to see. Now,
So, disclaimer. Nikishindwa na nyamaza. Sawa? If I hear
no, you have to
question-
say pass.
But,
You-
so ulisema kuna pass?
No, you have to say pass.
Okay, no
yes.
worries. All right.
So now this is it. I'm gonna handle this.
All right.
Now, on the first card, between number 1, 2, and 3, choose one question. 2. You're lucky. It's very lucky.
Moving on to
So that's a pass. You see, so you're supposed to get those now. This one, 1, 2, or 3.
2.
2. Ha! Not lucky. Now, number 2 asks, who was your favorite teacher and why?
Favorite teacher. That would have to be my music teacher in high school, Mr. Nyangwera.
Are you just saying that because you're in music, bro?
No. Trust me. That's one guy who instilled discipline
Wow.
when it comes to focusing on my art.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Nyangwera. I was in Dago, Ditches.
Okay. Dago, shout out to Dago.
Yeah, man.
Last one is here.
Number 1.
1. You sure? Very sure? 100%?
Can I change if?
Yeah, you can. You can change now before
No,
I
well, let's
turn
go
it.
with 1.
1.
Be nice. I don't like that smile.
Are you a hashtag person who likes everything posted on Instagram?
Honestly, no. But because of the nature of my work and at times what I need to push in terms of content, yeah, I have to apply it. But I'm not that guy who will cover everything I'm doing in the course of the day.
Yeah.
Breakfast things, hashtag, hunger gone.
Hang on.
Traffic things, hashtag need to get to work. Nah, man, I don't do too much of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the rapid fire does not stop there before we end the
Oh,
show.
come on, you said it was on the cards.
Of course, we have your fans are watching and they
Okay.
always text the rapid fire questions. Now, number 1 rapid fire is, did you date a lame?
No.
Aya.
Next.
Kwa hivyo uliachia Willy
Would
Paul.
you consider having dreadlocks?
I wouldn't mind. Flinch, hint.
Okay, welcome to the team. Lakini
Ndio.
tulikubaliana
Naweza kaa poa na dread.
utakaa fiti.
Kuna
Inaweza
okay.
Hebu toa kofia first of all.
Buda,
Ah.
usimaid.
Now,
Toa kofia.
Imevaliwa for a reason, man.
remember the
That's
Pharisee. You know, speaking about dreadlocks, the next question actually touches on people who have dreadlocks. Between Red Sun and Nameless, who would you collab with first?
I like both. I'm a fan of both. I've worked with Red Sun before. I haven't worked with Names on a collabo just between us. I've been on a song with him, with many other artists. Which song was it? It was an all-star cast with Jerry Doobies, with Nyashinsky. I remember that song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the title.
Okay. Wow.
But I haven't done a song just me and him.
Ah.
I've done one with me and Red Sun before. But maybe Nameless.
Nameless.
Although I'm still open to working with Red as well. Yeah, he's a great artist, man.
Sema kuswavia hiyo swali.
Mm.
Have you seen how he swerved that
Unajua
question?
Red Sun ana watch. Unajua pia labda amesema
Ameswerve hiyo question.
No,
Unajua Red Sun ni mtu wa kupigana mangumi. Soja.
Anyway,
No
before
issue. No, I don't know why. There's a lot of guys who, for the longest time, guys have thought of I have beef with Red, man. No, we respect each other as artists. I produced for him some time back when I was working I was a producer at Blue Zebra
No.
and at Audio Vault. So yeah.
Oh, really? Good stuff. Now, shout out to people on our SMS line. I can see you say, I love what you're doing and keep going. Please
Thank you.
give advice to a Kenyan artist. You've achieved a lot and you're still humble. Actually, that's what I was telling you when we were on break. I was telling you, you've maintained humility in yourself. How do you do that? You're up there, but tumeona watu hapa mazishi wanapiga kelele atulali.
I think the fact that I've managed to to be in the industry for this long, for me, is humbling.
Okay.
So I never forget where I started from. It wasn't easy starting out. First, trying to get the recognition, trying to get the airplay stuff. So it wasn't easy. So who am I to kazi another artist to make through? You know what I mean? However, it doesn't come overnight. Patience pays. But it's good to be very persistent. Very, very. You're an artist, you want to be listened to, man. DM the hell out of Flinch, man. DM baga kuita studio, man. Nini kuja. Msumbue. You know what I mean? You need that grind element in you, man. You need, never lose that fire, because we are artists, okay? An artist really uses his feelings to express himself, So the moment you tell an artist, listen, ingoma yako haiwezi, tell him why haiwezi. You know what I mean? Don't tell him it's just a bad song. You know what I mean? Tell him why haiwezi. And what you think he can do to make himself a better artist. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you can trust me, you can really crush an artist. Man. You can really crush an artist. So you'd rather give more of constructive criticism as opposed to bashing, because an artist has spent all he's been all his savings, trying to pay for a music video, pay for studio time. It's not easy. It's not easy to make a breakthrough as an artist. It's expensive, you know what I mean? So imagine if you're not already gigging and your little savings you spent on working on that production. You take it to Flint. Flint is like, I wezi na utoke hapa. Na usiwahi kuja uache kuimba.
That's what Flint actually does.
You can really kill an artist's morale. So whatever you can do to build an artist, tell him, okay, I think it would work better if you worked this way. You know what I mean? That can really motivate someone. You know what I mean?
Okay. Now, as we end the show, of course, someone is watching. It's like, oh my God, that is my favorite reggae and dancehall artist, my favorite artist in Kenya. Now, where can they find you on social media so that in case they're watching? Yes.
Twitter, Wyre DA Lovechild, Wyre the Lovechild. Instagram, Wyre DA Lovechild, Wyre the Lovechild. And Facebook, Wyre fan page.
Okay.
That's me.
So, Sam, now, before we end, your strengths and weakness. What is one strength? What is one weakness?
Strength. Eating.
Eating is a strength.
I feed. I don't know where the food goes, but I've been trying to add weight all my life. It's just refused. Weakness. I'm one of those guys who make a resolution every year. January. Imwaka, gym. I can't do gym. Yeah, but by the 13th, somehow it's sort of
God.
Yeah.
Don't worry, 2019 is still far away. Hata mimi nataka kuingia gym. Nimehama karibu
See,
na
what
mali
about
gym
kuingia
iko.
gym by the way?
Gym iko chini.
Now you've moved even now.
Closer to a gym. Anyway, thank you so much, Wyre.
Thanks for having me.
We're so humble for you to come and say such a big
Appreciate
humble.
it.
Remember, anything you have, you're always welcome on the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, guys, there you have it. Wyre the Lovechild. Remember, you can actually talk to him on social media. He's giving you his social media handles. Also, continue talking to us because we still have the last bit of the show. Now, remember, he has a new song, Wanilinda, and we're going to leave you guys with that song in case you haven't watched it on Switchboard. Kamakawa, Kamake.